So my rookie year was to eliminate the big scores. I mean, I'd walk out there playing a great round, make a quadruple bogey, and that would be the end of 16 very solid, smart played holes. So we're just trying to be aggressively defensive, I guess. And what that means is we pick conservative targets, but we swing as we're firing right at the flag.
Hang on. We get to see a little bit of your short game.
I was hoping you guys wouldn't. Wow.
Be good.
Be the one.
Hang on.
Hang in there. Great shot.
Thank you. Run up there.
Go,
Nice
go.
touch there.
I think everyone that has a short shot should know that you have to play with a certain amount of spin, especially I feel like kids are taught too early not to use their imagination, and what my dad did was just drop balls all around the green and say, figure a way to get this ball close to the hole, and he would sometimes put a stick in the ground 3 feet off the fringe, and I would have to chip it through rough. So what did I have to do? I had to open the blade, and I had to learn how to get that ball up and down. And every time I got it up and down, I would get a dime. And to a 6-year-old, that's a lot of money. So I would try to get as many dimes as possible. And the only way I could do it was throwing it straight in the air. And that's how I learned how to chip. And every shot I hit, I try to hit with a little bit of spin, so I can control that distance. I think, you know, on a shot from the fringe, it's different, but definitely a pitch or a chip should be hit with an open club face. And the one key that I have is never to let my hands outrace, never to have my clubs outrace the hand. So whenever I'm hitting a chip, I always try to make sure that my handle is ahead of the club face, and it's always open. A lot of people, I try to say, hey, hit this shot, their club turns over immediately and their ball runs out, and they don't understand why they can't put any check on it. And so what I try to do is make sure I keep my handle in front and my chest towards the target. What I try to do here is keep my head down.
That's good.
So you turn away from your lower body and hold it with your core and your legs and release the club. So you're getting that rubber band effect people talk about.
One of my favorite shots to hit is the check shot. Here's how you do it. What we're going to do is we're going to play the ball a little bit back in the stance. Take that sand wedge and we're going to open it up just a little bit. And then when we come through here, we're going to rotate the body. I don't want you to let this club face turn over. When you let the club face turn over, you create a topspin, and that's going to make the ball run. We want to make this golf ball hit and stop. So, ball's back in the stance a little bit, club face is a little bit open, and then we're going to hit this with the body. So remember, in order to get that golf ball to stop, I want you to use the body to carry the golf club through, not your hands.
Golf is about accuracy more than it is about distance, and you can make up for that with hitting a 5-iron instead of a 6-iron. So if people can learn how to stay within themselves and play the course strategically, they'll shoot lower scores.
Great swing. Boy, is that pretty.
Wow,
Woo!
That's good caddying right there. Very nice.
Be good.
Come back a little bit. Perfect. Great swing.
Take it, thank you. 5'10", I would say in height, in stature, not one of the biggest guys on tour,
right,
but you're consistently ranked now within the top 10 in driving distance.
Right.
How? What's the secret?
To be perfectly honest, I think it's not about how hard you can swing it. how strong you are. It's really about timing, and that's why there's guys that are on the smaller side that can hit it out there a good ways. And what I learned from playing other sports growing up was, you know, you got to make something up. If you're shorter, you have to be a little bit faster. And so in my training, when I work out, I try to run quite a bit and keep my legs strong. So if you can do that, you can generate a lot of club head speed from your upper body. So you turn away from your lower body and hold it with your core and your legs and release the club. So you're getting that rubber band effect people talk about, where if you go back, you know, weak legs mean you can't hold it, and then you go back. So you're really not hitting it with a lot of pop. So that's what I learned from a younger age, and my coach, Adam Schreiber, has helped me quite a bit.
Probably helps on par fives like this when you reach it in two, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels kind of good to have an eagle putt.
Yeah.
Tips for playing well, brought to you by Orbitz.com.
What I'm trying to do here is get my technique down before I step towards the ball, where I'm really only thinking about line and speed. The last month, what I've been trying to do back here is make sure my butt is out and I have a straight back. So from here, all I have to do is rock my shoulders, but I don't even take it back here. I more just stay, look at my target, and there's something that I do that I don't think a lot of people notice is, before I putt, I always lift the putter up in front of me, and that's just to feel the weight of the putter. Because when I do this, I don't try to strangle it. Too many people come out there and are gripping it so tight like they're hitting a 3-iron.